All right, I know there's no way I'm the only person that's tired of looking at this truck with the front end looking like, well, like that. Maybe we should stop being lazy and actually do something about it. All right, guys, we took a week off last week. Well, we still did stuff. We're on a road trip. Bought a bunch of parts that we don't even know if we're going to use, but we're going to stop calling it buyer's remorse and call it future planning. Maybe a future I don't know. Either way, we're back in the shop, and we have got to get some work done on this guy. Obviously, the front end has been taken apart since we got it, and it's time to put it back together. I don't think you guys are going to like the way we do it, if I'm being completely honest. But, well, we mentioned before we're doing this in phases, right? Some people think that's great. Some people hate it. I feel both ways, if that makes any sense at all. But we're going to put the lights in the back. We're going to do, take care of the stuff on the roof. All the stuff we've been telling you we're going to do for a couple weeks, I think we're actually going to do it. But first thing, we got all this room for activities over here, and a big metal cold door right there. So we're going to start by, well, moving our brand new, completely used extra parts. And let's see if we can slide this guy down, give ourselves a little more room to work. And, well, yeah, that's about it. So first, I'm going to show you what we did, and then we'll talk about what we didn't do. What we did first was we got this guy all cleaned up, and if you look close, you see this guy here is cracked. Yeah, so that we did a little repair. I think we got that guy all good to go now. We cleaned up these two. We actually have a third. Can you believe that? This one's not quite as nice as the other two, so we got a spare now. But got those guys all cleaned up, outside and inside, ready to go. Same thing here. Put the bulbs all back together in there and all that kind of stuff. And well, we even cleaned up, the mounting area, all that, guys. We want to do things right because we just want to do it once. That being said, we got all the hardware right here to mount this guy. It just kind of goes like that and all that. So, ready to go there. Well, we got 4 mounting points here, and well, between the 2 lights, only 3 of these. And on the back of these, there's supposed to be a little clip that goes on. If you notice, we got 0 of those. We do have a whole bunch of Q-tips, though. I'll probably throw those away. And, as luck would have it, the 2 lights that were kind of just chilling here, they ain't got no clips neither. So now, we get to the part where we tell you what we didn't do. We didn't put nothing together. We didn't do that because we don't have any hardware. Well, we have the hardware. We could put the light on the back of the truck, the third brake light. But that's all we can do. So what we did is, like I said, we cleaned everything up. Then we got sidetracked and we watched, well, guys, we got in live with BW. Every Friday night, guys, check them out. All right, 8:30, right coast time. And then we jumped in the chat for Garage Trivia, where Mater just walked away with that one. But that was cool. So, well, now it's 10:30 at night. Nowhere is open to go get some hardware. It's supposed to snow overnight. Maybe I should have been more prepared. We'll see. I went through all of my, well, just about all of my stuff. I got some more stuff up at the house in the garage up there. I might have some hardware there. If no, we'll shoot over to the parts house tomorrow. You know, provided it's safe, guys. You know, we don't want to take no risk, right? I'm thinking that guy don't want to be facing this way. What do you think? You think I'm onto something? Looks like everybody seems to be okay. Salt trucks are right behind us. And we'll just keep on keeping on. Anyways. This was not very Boy Scoutish of me, apparently, but we did find one. So, like, these little bags that Nick left us. We found one of them that was labeled truck bed, which makes sense. In his defense, this bumper is a replacement bumper. Who knows what was up with the other one? So, yeah, that's where we're at with that. I did have some clips. You know what? I'm going to check my tool bag, which is up in a Tundra, because I did have some clips that I took from the junkyard. And you know what? I got some hardware in there too. So maybe that sounds like something we should do tomorrow. Because like I said, it's 10 something at night. I haven't eaten dinner yet. It's a little cold outside. And whatever. Put all the excuses right there. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, guys. It's the next morning. Back down the shop. And I stopped on the way down here. Grab my handy dandy trusty bag that I always keep behind the seat. And this is all the crap I had in it. Some tools. I've had this exact little tool bag here, in every car I've ever owned. My father gave it to me when I had my 77 Trans Am, first car I ever owned. Got it when I was 14. And I might have started driving around that same time, but, Mom and Dad didn't know about that. Well, they found out. But anyways, this guy has been in every vehicle I've ever owned. It's been awesome, all the basics, and then we kind of just added to it over the years. And as you can see, I thought about some side of the road stuff, right? This is the hardware I thought I had. For the record, even though I said this would fit in my bag, I did not steal this from the junkyard that day. I probably stole it from a junkyard at some point, but not that one. So there you go. No idea why I keep this stuff in there. Probably won't anymore. But all a bunch of side of the road stuff, guy. You never know when you might need some wire. Idiot light. Clean up a connector somewhere. Cut a little piece of pipe and have to put some hose over it to make your fuel line not leak all over the side of the road in Memphis, Tennessee. That was key. So, but what we did not have was the hardware we needed. This is all the stuff we had. None of that's going to work. So we shot over to the auto parts store, spent $4 on a little pack of screws, and you got to bring one with you, guys. We learned that, right? So we're good to go now. However, they do not have the clips for these lights. In fact, the dude can't even get them. Like, he plugged it in the computer, and it was definitely a no-go. So we will be at the mercy of the internet. See what we can find there. But we'll still wire them up and make sure everything works, and just have these kind of placed in there. Worst case, maybe I'll put a little dab of glue on there, and so we can get all situated for inspection. But I'll let you guys know where we're at. For some reason, it took me 2 minutes to tell you that. But I think we learned something along the way. And now we'll actually start start doing some work. All right, so we wanted to make sure that thing still worked. I just didn't have a great feeling about it, mainly because you guys heard me break the not so well repaired brake light here. So this thing came off. It's not, yep, that's not good. Well, this clip right here is what holds that wire in. So I got it in there pretty good. It actually stays good. I just wanted to make sure it was making a good connection. And then we're trying this here, guys. We cleaned it up with a little cleaned it up with a little sandpaper. Got a little of that gel control super glue. Hopefully it holds. We'll let this sit for a little while while we get underneath the truck and finally run this harness the way it's supposed to be run instead of, we can't drive with a blanket behind us. It's probably not going to work. Just dragging stuff. So yeah, I guess we'll get under there and, well, first let's find where it goes. I'm not sure if I showed this before, but obviously Nick POR'd a lot of the, the bottom of the bed and, well, the top part of the frame. So we'll probably, well, not probably, we're going to hit the rest of that. Nice job with the brake lines and all that. See, Nick does stuff right, man. I'll tell you what. This, we don't, oh, all right, there's that. That's, so a little U-Haul thing, I guess. It's all out of there. So check it out, guys. There is no trailer package to speak of. So I'm not sure what I'm doing with this, but we got it. So, yeah. And looks like we have a not so great ground on. What is this? That does not look great. Yeah, we're gonna, oh, that's zip tied. Huh, well, let's cut that zip tie, see what's going on there. And I don't think this tape's gonna work as to hold this ground, which is just chilling over here. So we'll make this all right. Some new bumper brackets, because this bumper is a replacement. Pretty nice little unit. So there's where that harness runs. Along there to get up to, yeah, another new bumper bracket. We probably, yeah, we just try to tighten that up one of these days. But we're going to run this first. Looks like we're missing a bolt right up there because we got a new one right there. So we might need some more hardware. Part of the nut and bolt check. It's kind of what I'm doing while I'm looking at everything else under here. But we're going to start by cutting, well, we got a lot of connections here. Huh. Yeah. We're going to do some things with some stuff and eliminate some things because other than the fact this thing's got a 4.3 in it, exactly where am I hooking this trailer? Hey, look, that's me. All right. All right, guys, I don't know how, but no matter what I do on any project lately, I end up in the electrical system, right? But I had to show you this. So you saw there was this whole conglomeration of zip ties to hold this together, right? So you see one side smooth, right? The other side has a clip on it right here. That clearly is designed to go in this clip. Instead of flipping it around and putting it that way, it was put in like this and crammed in and then held in to make a connection. I wonder if that had something to do with the problem of us not getting a good ground. I thought that, and then I saw this. So I'm zoom you guys in. Zoom in. Come on, dude. There we go. Right there. So there's the ground coming off of this monstrosity. See this right here? It's zip tied. It's definitely zip tied on there. I don't know, I mean, I'm not an electrician, but I don't think plastic is a very good conductor. All right, I'm gonna cut this all out. All right, we're back under the truck. Things are going about as well as expected. Actually, it's not too bad. We got everything tied in here, nicely wrapped up. See, the wire is run all the way across and up over there. So that's all good. The only issue here, this is for the plate light or tag light or whatever you want to call it, you know, kind of goes. And that harness is back out because we've had some issues. I'll show you what I mean. Let me first show you, that's all the stuff we've pulled out from underneath this thing. And so here is the harness. This is the one we had in the truck that I believe came with a new bumper. This was the one I think came with the truck. I found it in the bed maybe, or maybe it was I think it was, might have been the cat. I don't know. But obviously it's had some work done to it. And but the guy, like whoever did it, why is there a giant? They're the same size, guy. Anyways, we're over here now. We have found a few things. We have found that this is not going to make a connection. This one may. When I took that out of the truck in the junkyard, guys, this was brand new. Wish I would have given myself a little more slack there. I would have used that one. But this is one of the ones we had. It was a perfect storm, guys. We had a bad bulb on this side, which worked before. It happened on camera. We all saw it. A bad socket on this side. 2 bad bulbs when I tried this harness. So, yeah, I found 3. So we got, I'll show you. But what I did is I made a little tester here and kind of slaved everything in to make sure I had good bulbs first. Because even sometimes you get them out of the package, they ain't good, man. You never know anymore. And now we have 2 good bulbs. I found this socket bad. Well, was it this one? Yeah. I'll show you that again. That's the one that was originally on the truck, and I tried to pull the bulb out. It broke inside there, and well, we see why. So, good socket, known good bulb. Let's stick it on the battery, make sure it works, and then we'll try it in the truck, and I'll probably put a little tape or something on those guys, huh? All right, got our harness here, our makeshift tester, and we'll go this guy there, that guy right there, there. Whoa. You see them both, guys? 2 good bulbs, 1 good harness. Let's put her in the truck. Yo, I was a little iffy on that guy right there. I didn't know if that washer being glued to the back was going to work. And of course, I was real ginger there, but she's holding. If she didn't, we were just going to put it in front and make it ugly because it would work. And that's kind of where we're at right now. But everything's working. I kind of forgot to hook the ground up for a minute. And I got to find a better ground. I don't like where that's at. So we'll probably clean the frame up, maybe throw a self-tapper and something like that. It's just wherever you saw under there, right? So it's a little bit scaly. I think that seems to be the problem. We finally, guys, got taillights in this thing. Come on, look at this, huh? Forget about it, huh? Looking like a truck, kind of dig it. I actually never saw this thing with taillights in it. And when Nick got it, it had those god-awful AutoZone LED ones with the silk. Just terrible. He ditched those, picked these up. They're they got a little wear to them, but I think it matches the truck. And she's looking pretty good. We gotta order those clips because the parts store couldn't get them for the tag lights. And now that I'm looking at it, I'm missing a little screw thing for the tag. So guess we'll probably scoop one of those up. I got the thing that goes around right there. Yeah. But before we put that in, we got to do some adjustments. There's a lot of stuff to still do back here. We're just trying to get the lights legit. And off camera, I checked the backup lights. They're working too. I do have one bulb out on that side. So we'll worry about that in a minute. I'm happy, guys, because this should not have taken this long, but it did. I'm calling it for tonight because I don't feel like starting the front right now. I'm going to go hang out at the house, come back tomorrow after a nice breakfast, and make the front work just as good, if not better, than the back, because we're not actually done. See you guys tomorrow. All right, guys, next day, back down the shop, and we kind of got right to work before we started filming. That's a good sign, because that means we're going to accomplish something. Here we fished the grill that we got from the junkyard out of the catch-all back there. And we cleaned up what we needed to clean up. If you guys remember, there was like around here was painted yellow. So we hit that with some acetone, and now it is the cleanest part on the entire grill. As you can tell, and this was in the junkyard for a little bit, right? So there's crap all over it. Normally, we'd like pressure wash this or something before we put it on the truck. But, number one, it's plastic, so it's gonna like fly away, right? And the weather hasn't been cooperating either. So, we're gonna put it on dirty and we'll worry about it later. That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Bring us around the front. The first thing we got to do is, well, make sure we got everything. It doesn't look like we do, guys, but luckily we scavenged some stuff off of that van, and Kevin thought we threw away that light that was full of water. There's hardly any water, but no, I'm not using those, guys. I didn't know if I was going to need something from the buckets or something like that, so we held on to everything. I think just about everything we could. We got some extra hardware, because that's what we're going to be needing. Oh man, I'm looking at it right now. So here we got this guy and this guy missing there. So over here, one of these and nothing here. We have, we got three of the plastic guys and only 2 screws. It looks like we're gonna need 3. So we'll get back to scrounging around, see what we can find. And we're gonna take off the broken parts of the old grill. And yeah, so I think we'll be ready to go. What do you think? Maybe? All right, we got the left side in. Such a good looking headlight. I know you guys love the old AutoZone specials, right? And we did a little rust repair while we're at it, so pretty dope. Clean this guy up, and once the grill's in, it kind of clips in right there. So, moving on to the other side, we got this guy installed, clean this guy up, we saw that, and we found some screws. Different, but that's going to be fine. I'm trying to do this with one. He's asking, I think I can. Going the wrong way. All right. Let me, hold please. Third time's a charm, and through the power of television, we have removed the useless plastic nut thing. So, watch this, guys. That's, probably not going to work. So, luckily, we got, son of a bitch. I got a lot of balls in the air over here. I'll tell you what. The van provides again. What did I hit? Oh yeah. Did I just do that? I bet I. Damn, 2,500. All right. Let's pay attention over here, dude. Let's focus. All right. Yeah, it's gone. Who cares? So. I should probably put this guy in like this here. Yeah. There we go, running all the way in. Well, not all the way in, but pretty far in. So that's what it really meant. This is a little bit shorter than the other ones, but fun fact, guys, I was actually holding a set of all four in my hand when I bought the bolts and stuff for the back. I just didn't want to free myself from that $6.99, and here we are dealing with this stuff. But you know what I'm saying? This is why we kind of keep some stuff around. Bad decisions before, we get bailed out now. Okay, in the event somebody's using this video as like a how-to, which I will never, ever suggest, but every time you put in 94 Chevy C10, C50, what is this, 1500, it always shows the Silverado lights. They never had to put these in. This is pretty old school method, right? But I just want to show you guys. You got an adjustment point up here with the slot, one right here, and then the spring down here in this corner. You can see where it kind of grabs that part of the light, the headlight bucket, right? I want to show you guys that because I have actually looked at videos and all that, and it never shows the work truck. No love for the old white trash. It's a shame. I'm going to attempt to show you guys how this all works. We'll see if my camera angle is worth the crap, but we cleaned this area up. We took care of straightened out the wiring. You grab the old hook right there, right? Make sure your wires are, in the designated black hole, and kind of get this guy. There we go. And this guy. Get rid of some clips. But until then, nailed it. Slide, that little slot over there, little slot over here. And you can adjust it with your handy dandy, excuse my reach, Phillips head screwdriver. Nice. There you go. Super simple. It works. I don't know about you guys, but just seeing all the trim, the lights going back in, all that little stuff, just, it's such a huge difference. We saw the difference in the interior, and now we're starting to see a difference here. I get it. I bought a done OBS, and just trying to get ready for this tailgate tour, No, guys, I break Kevin's balls because he breaks mine. That's how it goes. But in reality, we motivate each other because, well, he just hit me up. And if you guys follow him on Instagram or follow Roy, you'll know that that 700R4 that we pulled out of the van is now in Roy, and op checks 5-0. That means like good, Navy terms, my bad. But, and then the van just helped us get this front end together too. So things are, dare I say, almost on track to do something we've been talking about. Well, after I failed at Power Tour, Kevin went out, kept his ear to the grindstone, as they say, and found another challenge for us. I don't want to speak too soon, guys, but you know what? I know people love to hate the work truck front end. I love to love it. It's just, I'm digging it. And guys, even the AutoZone specials don't look that bad. That could be because we haven't had nothing there for the whole time I've had this thing. Or maybe I have terrible taste. I don't know, all right? But what I do know is if you want to have the coolest thing in the parking lot, you better be ready to put in some work. We're putting in some work, guys. Phase 1 is almost complete. You're going to want to see what happens with Phase 2. Thanks for watching, guys.